Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Gingold and the UHS Chamber Orchestra for the beautiful music.
Okay, don't have a seat.
Okay.
Have a seat.
Have
Sit
some.
down.
Okay.
Sit right there.
Welcome, everyone, parents, family, friends, and loved ones, our faculty, staff, administrators, community members, and our school board. I would like to take this moment to introduce our school board members. We have John Dimmitt, Benita Rollins-Gay, Brenda Carter, Elaine Gurman, Peggy Patton, and Paul Pulowski. We also have our superintendent, Dr. Owen, with us today. And of course, welcome the Urbana High School class of 2015. We're the best looking class that the city of Urbana has ever had, am I right? My name is Penny, and I'm the senior class president, and it is an honor to be speaking on this wonderful occasion on behalf of the class. As the class of 2015, we have been through everything. Not only are we the 100th graduating class, or in other words, the century class of Urbana High School, but we have lived in 3 decades, 2 centuries, and 2 millenniums. We have had 3 different principals, each coming with their own assortment of rules. I guess it's great that Mr. Stark is here with us and has decided to stick around. But more importantly, we have formed lifelong friendships, created lasting memories, and learned some truly interesting things between occasional bits of drudgery. So as a prominent hip-hop and R&B musician once said, we the best. But let's be honest, we would not be here without the help, support, and guidance of our parents and teachers, counselors and coaches, and overall inspiration from the entire Urbana community. To these mentors, I say, our success is your success. For you have given us the courage to dare, the knowledge to excel, and the belief that we can succeed. You have been there for us with encouragement and care. You have had faith when we doubted ourselves. You have instilled in us the self-confidence needed to reach for our dreams. For all of these things, we, the class of 2015, thank every single one of you. It truly feels like time has flew by, and the reality of all didn't hit us until this morning. Erasmus once said, there are some people who live in a dream world, and there are some who face reality. And then there are those who turn one into the other. I'm sure we all feel angry when we awaken during a good dream and wish we never had to leave it. Whether it's a dream where we finally end up with the person we love from first sight, or getting a perfect score on one of Bushline's quizzes, or that dream where you just live happily ever after. But sadly, with our changing times, our generation is told that part of our imagination is not something we should take advantage of, and are told to settle for something simple, something that can put food on the table. However, what has made America the superpower that it is today is not because American people settle for ordinary circumstances, but it was because American people settled for nothing less than extraordinary. It was because their sense of imagination and creativity sparked their dreams, and now ours. My personal hero, Steve Jobs, once said, innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. Our dreams are what we hold personal connections with, what and where we see ourselves in the years to come. Dreams are also what we use to escape the sometimes brutal realities that we live in today. Most importantly, our dreams are what's unique to ourselves. Many times, we will encounter people who will intentionally try to shatter our dreams, but we will also encounter people who will make them into reality, our teachers, parents, idols. There are days where I wonder where I would be if I hadn't come to America. Would I have the same aspirations, opportunities? Would I have joined orchestra, played chess, or swum? Would I have been literate enough to write this speech? Probably not. Well, one thing for sure, I'll not have met you all, class of 2015, and that would have been pretty devastating. But where we are right now, seconds away from graduating, is the reality. I would like everyone in the audience to close their eyes, please. Now open them. You see these people sitting before you in the black gowns? Those are the ones. Those are the ones with dreams. Their dreams are a reality we all need to understand and support. Because these individuals have a vision so unique to themselves that our world will immerse in a renaissance of a new era. An era of progression and innovation. Because as the late Michael Jackson once said, in a world filled with hate, we must still dare to hope. In a world filled with anger, we must still dare to comfort. And in a world filled with despair, we must still dare to dream. Thank you. Now, we will begin the student speech portion. First up, let's welcome Abram Washington and his speech. We Made It.
Thank you, Penny. Good morning, Urbana. Okay, there's 3,000 people in here. I expected 3,000 responses. I said, good morning, Urbana. Now I'm finna preach. Well, the time has come for us to conclude this chapter of our lives and start a new chapter in progress. High school has been an exuberant part of our lives, making friends, losing some, and some that have stayed with us all throughout this journey. There have been some ups and downs all throughout this journey, but most of all, we made it. The next chapter of our lives starts a new level of independence. Somebody shout new. There are some attributes that had to be manifested for you to have succeeded up to this point that are important as we move forward. We must stay focused, think about our future, value our families, and be a strong part of our communities. This brings me to my first point. We must have focus. Focus is the distinctive clarity of an image. This is the core of our lives to go out and embrace the exterior or outside world that we have to face after this graduation. After now we leave UHS. It's like the British journalist Catherine Whitehorn said, find out what you like doing best and get someone to pay you for it. Follow your passion and find those who will help you and support you in your focus. Secondly, we must think about our future, our careers. Some of us want to be athletes, some performers, and some that want to work in public service. Whatever it is that you want to do, make sure you have the right grades to get you there, have the right attitude, and be a team player, because there is no I in team, it's a we thing. Be precise with your skills, work hard for your passion, and it will certainly pay off. In addition, we must value our families. That's number 3. Turn around and look at all the families that are represented here today. All the different nationalities, from people from all walks of life. Everyone here in one place celebrating this great momentous journey, this accomplishment that we made. They're the ones that have always been there for you and always will be. Which reminds me, once you go wherever you go off to the college or the army or whatever, don't forget to call your parents once a week, because there's this guy I know that waited 4 weeks to call his mom. 4 weeks. That's 1 whole month. That is disrespectful. So I'm telling you to call once a week. value your support system because they are the best you've got. Lastly, we must be a strong part of our community. You are now and have been for the last several years a representation of this Urbana community. Never forget that. Never forget where you came from, where it was that helped to shape who you are. This community has been a model for strong leaders and model citizens for a long time. Individuals such as Erica Harold and Mikhail Chambers are perfect examples. They started here, right where we are. They remain focused on their passion, their goals, their future. They value their families who supported them and helped them along the way. And more importantly, they are a strong part of the community in which they came from. You need to strive for great things: money, friends, and the good life. Having money can be a good thing, but sometimes it's not. Friends, they come and go, but some stay and help you go forth in whatever you're doing, supporting you along the way. Keep them by your side through the ups and the downs, and the good and the bad. The good life. There will be obstacles that you have to jump through, roads you have to cross, but most of all, you will still live in the good life if you make it the good life. As we enter this new chapter, may we always remember to stay focused, think about our futures, value our families, and be a strong part of this community. Look at your classmate and say, "Classmate, we made it. God bless to you."
Thank you, Abram, for that insightful speech. Next, we will have Caitlyn Elliott and her speech, Something to Point To.
Thank you, Penny. Long before I enrolled in Urbana High School as a student, I would accompany my father to his classroom on the second floor. As he taught English and journalism, I would draw on the chalkboard, eagerly anticipating my own high school experience. Beginning our time here 4 years ago, we could have not predicted the events that have since transpired. This year in particular was filled with many lasts, and despite having to say goodbye to familiar faces, some of which we have known since childhood, we will spread out across the world with a shared commonality in our time at Urbana High School. When reflecting on what I would want to say on the day of graduation, my time with UHS Theater came to mind. Some of the most valuable lessons I have learned have come from that program. While not everyone shares in that specific experience, I believe the themes transcend its membership. It reinforces the idea that it takes an entire group of people to truly be successful in any venture, and that we must strive for passion and pursue our dreams, whatever they may be. For my final high school stage production, entitled Working, many discussions focused on the musical's closing number, Something to Point To. To quote the lyrics, everyone should have something to point to, something to be proud of, some way to be tall in the crowd. In other words, finding something in one's life that is a result of hard work, something to take ownership of. It's important to recognize the achievements of the whole, while also acknowledging that everyone provides unique contributions to the world. Instead of competing, we lift one another up and support our peers' endeavors, knowing that all achievements are great feats, something that maturity has allowed us to fully appreciate. Thinking back to 100 years ago, I wonder how the first Urbana High School graduating class felt as it prepared to do what we are about to do now. I'm sure they realized that their time together was running short, that their friends were all separating, and that this chapter was only a small part of life's bigger picture. In many ways, they weren't much different than us. As we leave Urbana High School to explore what the future has to offer, I implore each and every one of you to find your personal something to point to, and be proud to say that you are a part of the legacy of Urbana's 100th class. Congratulations, class of 2015.
Thank you, Caitlyn, for those great advice and touching remarks. Last but not least, we will have Bethany Peppers and her speech, Over the Years.
4 years ago, we stepped into Urbana as individuals seeking to do well, to find our identity, to find our best friends. We opened our lockers for the first time, looked at our schedules, thought about how great it was that we were finally in high school. 4 years ago, we met our best friends, and we couldn't wait to get older. 3 years ago, we stepped into high school thinking we owned the place. We were no longer the lowly freshmen. We had a new attitude. Still individuals searching for ourselves, looking to fit in, wanting to achieve something. We followed our daily routines and expanded our friends, talked about parties, attended Sweet 16s, and made more best friends. 3 years ago, we still couldn't wait to be longer. 2 years ago, we became upperclassmen. We began to realize that we were growing up. We got our licenses and we started driving on weekends. 2 years ago, we realized who our true best friends were, and we cherished all the time we spent with them. We started talking about college, thinking it was so far away. 2 years ago, we realized life wasn't fair when we lost one of our own. 2 years ago, we still couldn't wait to get older. 1 year ago, we entered the school as seniors. We had senioritis before class even started. Everything we did was our last homecoming pep rally, last season in a sport, last birthday at home. 1 year ago, we took our time for granted, partied weekend after weekend, we rebelled and we learned. 1 year ago, we still had the same best friends. We cherished the time we spent with them even more. We started applying for colleges near and far. We got accepted and we got rejected, and we found exactly where we wanted to go. We realized we would no longer have the comfort of home in a year. Now, we finally realized that we could have waited to get older. We realized that somehow time slipped away and soon we would be saying goodbye. We went to prom and now we're at graduation and sitting with everyone for the last time. This will be the last time we're recognized together as a class of 2015, the Century class. In 100 years, they'll look back and see what we have accomplished. We built houses for families in need. We traveled abroad, hosted plays and musicals, had art shows, won games, went to state, stayed outside in the night and cold, won scholarships and awards. We made it through high school. These 4 years have brought a lot of change. Friendships have brought up good and bad, and laughters and tears, the relationships, bad grades, and family troubles. With them, we wanted to grow up so quickly. We realized how important our best friends are and how much fun we had in the past 4 years. We wish that we were younger and that we would have taken the time to appreciate every moment, because now we have to say goodbye. I am proud to be a part of this class. We have come together and made Urbana our own. We've left our footprint on this school. Now it's time to leave our footprint on the world. Do the things that you've always dreamt of doing, because we won't ever be able to change the past. Embrace life, seize the moments. Congratulations, class of 2015.
Thank you, Bethany, with those touching remarks and memorable speech. Can we give another hand to all of our student speakers?
Also, a thank you to our speakers as well. Well done. And I would be remiss if I did not introduce also Ruth Ann Fisher, who's one of our school board members and an Urbana grad. So Ruth Ann Fisher, if you please stand. Good morning. I am Matthew Stark, and I have the honor of being the principal of Urbana High School. Before we present the class, I have a couple things. This week started with Memorial Day, and at this time I would ask for a moment of silence honoring the brave men and women who paid the ultimate sacrifice to preserve our freedom and events like this. Thank you. I would like to recognize another group before we recognize this class. If you taught this group, whether it be preschool, elementary school, middle school, high school, or if you're a parent or guardian who has put time into these children, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Finally, my wish for the individuals of the class of 2015, may you discover your passion and find a way to make a living at it. I am honored to have been your principal and honored to be part of our community, and I thank you. To Dr. Owen and to the school board, I present to you the class of 2015.
Before I read the names of the graduates, I ask that you hold your applause so that each graduate's name can be heard as they proceed across the stage. And now for the 2015 graduates. Penny Shu. Abram Leonard Washington. Caitlyn Storm Elliott. Bethany Ivana Peppers. Linda Celine Raviali. Caitlin Elise Falk. Allison Samantha Pattison Slaughter. Jack Bradley Wright. Margaret Esther Ross. Waynette Rebecca Colson. Bria Chanel Eskridge. Emily Joy Sands. Sierra Kadaja Smith. Jacqueline Rose Spartnick. Anissa Abdel Rahman. Bria Ane Atkinson. Austin Lee Alexander. Tamara Ebony Allen. Carla Yulisa Altamirano. Nicholas Antonio Amaya. David John Anderson. Tamia Faye Ashley. Danya Avila Cardona. Amanda Nicole Aweda. Mia Camille Balaney. Sean William Ballinger. Jessica Lisette Bedoya Beada. Jamal Jayshawn Belling. Anna Elizabeth Billman. Gregory Arsim Dubar Boyd Jr. Ariane Barrett Bracey. Talijah Braggs. Krista Rose Broom. I'll get it right. Cecilia Kern Brown. Marquise Deshawn Hamp Brown. Alexander Ryan Brozak. Kimberly Dawn Brunel. Moaso Jogi Bumba. Timothy Burnett II. Gavin McCrae Campbell. Thanks, Dave. Michael Lee Campbell Jr. Trishawn Angel Carpenter. Corwin Heinrichs Carroll. Dea Nakia Carroll. Catherine Margaret Carroll. Thank you. Christopher L. Cheney II. Chase William Dean Chenoweth. Jacob Alexander Cody. Elizabeth Rose Kaufman Mackey. Rain Ashlyn Cooper. Alex August Rain Craig. Adrena Brielle Elandra Cunningham. Michael David Cunningham. Quentin Lamont Cunningham. Tyler William David. Michael Ray Davis Jr. Karen Lee Dawn DeVille. Claire Evelyn Dietrich. Rodney Raheem Dukes. Latiana Marie Dumas. Kanisha Keon Dunn. Taylor Lynn Marie Ellis.
Isaiah Austin Fitzgerald. Cameron James Ford. Cedric Robert Fry. Alyssa Tamson Gamble. Francisco Antonio Gamino. Alexandra Nicole Gandy. Liam Quinn Von Thaden Gasser. Levi Malachi Gatewood. Dantrell Isaac Gillespie. Urel Delane Gladney. Stanley Godia. Nanami Justine Gonzalez Kamakawa. Travis Lance Gorley, Jr. Stephen Edward Gray, Jr. Larcinia M. Green. Jasmine Brianna Grice. Leanne Rebecca Groth. Enar Alejandro Guillen Ramirez. Christopher Lamont Hamilton, Jr. Haley Reed Hammond. Malik Javon Harris. Kyle Allen Howersberger. Madeline Ann Hedke. Alexis Kalisha Hearns. Miranda Rose Heck. Jacob Matthew Heidricker. Kyle Daniel Hellberg. Victoria Rose Hilsheimer. Larino Marcian Hines. Joshua Charles Hogan. Asia Monet Horton. Asmoriah Althea Hall. I'm sorry. Janisha Lakel Hunt. Malik Dominic Hurd. Christina Marie Hutchison. Emily Allen Hutchinson. Stanley Ian Powell Hutchison. Ndidi Naku Ifarlandu. Demetrius Jeremiah Jackson. Quintasia Michelle Jenkins. Alexia LeKay Jones. Alton Anthony Holbrook Jones. Kurtisha Rayanna Jones. Lamarie Jashawn Jones. Renisha Lene Jones. Sade Akiria Simone Jordan.
Teray Cortez Keel. Ernest Robert Kenner IV. Naman Khan. Joshua Allen Kim. Diera Armani King. Alyssa Marie Cook. Muhammad Burke Koze. Victoria Chardonnay Krasansky. Hannah Jane LaFond. Benjamin Michael Lambeth. Eddie Wayne LaRoe Jr. Keith Charles Lee is not in attendance today because he's competing in the state finals running the 800. Nikesha Brianna Lee. Antonio Maurice Lanau. Marie Elizabeth Likens. Eli Longuelli. Evan James Lovell. Edgar A.B. Lujano Vasquez. Jessica Danielle Lynch. Jaman Janelle Macon. Michael Martinez. Brianna Nicole McFarland. Rayana McKinley. Tabitha Michelle McKinney. Chance Harlan McQueen. James Patrick McQueen. Alana Marie Mead. Stuart Jean Montgomery Jr. Ian James Moore. Sebastian Asdrubal Mora Mongi. Valerie Maria Mora Ramirez. Ellen Leslie Mortensen. Miriam Yasmin Muhammad. Glody Mujinga Mulunda. Kate Michelle Murdoch. Shelby Lee Murphy. Dan Shabanza Musasa. Dylan Henry Nelshoppen. Rihanna Lachey Newbill. Paula Alejandra Narado. Lucy Marie O'Brien. Ibrahim Mohammed Ode. Cameron William Royal Olmsted. Eric Luis Malif Orta. Demarius Lascelle Christopher Overstreet. Enzel Parada. Seyoon Park. Seth Alexander Patterson. Vashawn Isaiah Pelmore. Chloe Sue Percival. Kiana Perry Edwards. Kelsey Nicole Philbeck. Simon George Picorni. Damari Matthias Prince. Timothy Ray Quick.
Jacob William Richmond. Britton James Roberts. Michael Abram Rodriguez. Jermaine Vashawn Roebuck II. Nicholas Anthony Ramito. Nicholas Jordan Rosetto. Gentry Alexander Ross. Alejandro Theodore Ruiz. Kimberly Danielle Russell. Anthony Del Granado Scarborough. Thank you. Patrick Simeon Shea. Yan-Ching Shi. Taylor Marie Shobe. Dominique Deshawn Smith. Kelsey Sue Smith. Montrell James Smith. Sarah Michelle Smith. Tyler Sramum Smith. Bobby Suliza. Matthew Jermaine Stampley. Colin Anthony Stasky. Andre Jermaine Stevens Jr. Danielle Dorothy Stephen. Erica Paige Stevenson. Erica Chantel Strickland. Isaiah Charles Sullivan. Tredasia Rashay Swopes. Jerice LaShawn Tate. Marcus Javon Tate. Congrats. Tanya Janae Terry. Alyssa Renee Thornton. Jeffrey Tyson Trask Jr. Abriana Jean Ewer. Ricardo Jose Vargas. Joseph Patrick Wachtel. Neil Orion Walsh Hendricks. Danielle Marie Wergelet. Boston Christopher Lee Williams. Coy Alexis Williams. Dominique Antoine Lucius Williams. Gabriella Elizabeth Williams. Marcus Anthony Williams. Addison Bryce Wilson Brown. Shakira Ann Wilson. Triana Michelle Wynn. Rashana Jean Winston. Sean Michael Austin Whitman. Alicia Nicole Woods.
Good afternoon. I'm going to do an Abram, Washington. Good afternoon. One more time. Good afternoon. Thank you. We have a few more students to have a seat. As they are sitting down, I would like to invite Class President Penny Zhu back up to the stage with me. We have one last ceremonial task to complete. It is truly my honor and privilege as superintendent to congratulate the class of 2015. You truly are our passion, the passion of your teachers, your administrators, your support staff,
and most of all, your families and your community. I thank you for allowing us to get you this far. In a few minutes, you will join a very prestigious and elite group of people, the Urbana High School alumni. They are a group of inventors, revolutionaries, writers, award winners, and transformers. I know that the class of 2015 will add to that depth. You are Urbana alumni. On behalf of the Board of Education and the faculty, it is my pleasure to have Penny lead you in the turning of the tassels. So if you will all please stand. Penny, take it away. Thank you, graduates. Congratulations.